pick has just felt so strong. It gives so much utility while also being a lane bully.
Well, now they can first pick it. Now T1 is saying, hey, by the way, do you want to ban Aurora or do you want to ban Ashe? And because Genji is going to take one of them, the Aurora comes through, you imagine the Ashe is the first pick. T1 now have the choice around, do they want to grab themselves the Vi? It's proven to be very effective, but also what is their answer into it? Because the truth is, Guma hasn't really shown something like an Ezreal, right? This is not something that he goes to, which we've seen as a typical answer at Worlds. Jhin would be his likely response. Something like the Caitlyn would be his usual. Maybe a Draven could come through. But given the current meta, with all the presence of the lane swaps, I'm not sure how effective they are.
And I was going to say that this is something that we've seen come out sparingly this Worlds. This was Gumayusi's best champion for a long time. His Varus steals Barons, steals Hearts, incredible. And Oda just playing without just a little bit there with the hover of the Kindred. We'll see whether he does go back to that one. As he's hovering over quite a few options, the Skarner could be a great pick away, and he is going to lock that one in.
Is this a, in case of emergency, pick Canyon Nidalee situation again? We saw it come up against FlyQuest.
He's got a smile
I'm
on his
seeing
face.
a very slight smile on that man's face, and this was the pick that brought Genji to Silver Scrapes. He single-handedly, and they're just running it back. They were here last week.
Yep,
Know the loom, be the stone.
What the answer is going to be from T1 though, because of course they know exactly what to expect.
I mean, Canyon's Nidalee, what else is there really to say? I mean, you're 100% right, Jax would be a great pick. It looks like that's going to be the lock-in for T1. Double 80 carry comps, Jax loves those. His E gets so much value out of it. He offers so much zone. But, I mean, game 4, backs against the wall. The Nidalee comes through.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. "30 seconds until minions spawn. Minions have spawned.
The Skarner.
The Nidalee.
Minions have spawned.
Time to see the pattern in the weave. This should work. Every rock tells a story. This one might be painful. Looks like you've got a thing or two to learn yourself. Courage is stronger than stone. Looks like you're stuck between me and a hard place. get going. That was pretty amazing. Told you to stand back. Every stone leaves a different story. Refreshing. I must push myself harder next time. It's good to be back. I must push myself harder next time. The Great Weaver protects me. Choices. Those are my only true possessions. Erupt! I know all of this will lead me home someday. Fresh stone for a fresh start.
Aced.
I guess they learned their lesson. Go! Even rocks can be unpredictable. Oh, look, a rock. And another. And another. My journey is not yet at an end. Let's shake things up. Go with the flow. You've broken up into little pieces. The world is my loom, and every stone my throne. Better to build from the ground up. See that? Rise! A stone can't be polished without a little friction. Glad I could pick this up. A tribe without tradition is a flock without a shepherd. What magnificent stone! Can't squeeze much more from this stone. Never dismiss what's beneath your feet. Sparrows flies against the wind. One stone at a time. Hard work polishes the roughest stones. The earth hides many secrets. Ooh, I need one of those. The earth hides many secrets. One of those. See that? My journey is not yet at an end. Ooh, I need one of those. See that? My journey is not yet at an end. Ooh, I need one of those. See that? My journey is not yet at an end. Keep your eyes on the horizon and your feet on the ground. Take this! Now am I going to learn to keep your eyes on the ground? True learning is like a stone's throw away. On the ground. The stone here is so beautiful. True learning is like a stone's throw away. My quarry. Standing still is more dangerous than moving forward. I have found my quarry. Need to break some new ground. Literally. I'm still here. So long as the desert blooms, there is hope. Need to break some new ground. Literally.
Destroyed a turret.
Rebel Rouser. That could be a cool nickname. I must finish my task. Slate. You're it.
เทสอันนี้น่าจะดังกว่าปะวะเทสนี่แหละเสียงเกมขึ้นเทสนี่แหละเสียงเกมขึ้นเทสเสียงไม่ดังเกินอีกทีนี้เอาไมค์ลงประมาณนี้ปะ
It is up to all of us to see beauty in the bare stone.
ไม่เบาเกิน
Nothing like a fresh apple straight ahead.
น่าได้แล้วมั้งเซ็ตไม่หน่อยอ๋อเราตาย
Nothing ventured, nothing learned.
ไม่ประมาณนี้ละเดีสัก13 decibel ลบ
The
13
ground's a bit unstable here. What I need is some fresh material. Told you to stand
ป่า
back.
เดี๋ยวโลเทสเสียงหน่อยครับสวัสดีครับ
Great. New supplies. The earth calls, and I must answer. Problems should be broken up into little pieces. The desert's beauty lies beneath the sand.
วงเต็มเลยอะ
Whoa!
ได้ไม่ตั้งโต๊ะ
If at first you don't succeed, throw another rock! Distance means so little and family means so much. ได้อยู่ได้เล่นยังไงเนี่ย You pulled the wrong thread.
ไม่มองละ เสียงเกมดังเกินเสียงเกมลงสักนี่ละกันเกมลง4วันนี้13 12เทสเทสเทสโลโลโอ้โลโลโลมันต้องแท็ก1ไว้เฮียแท็ก1 2เนี่ยแท็ก1ใส่แท็ก1 2โอเคได้ละเราจะไม่ได้เสียงข้างในใช่ไหมวะอันนี้ให้ข้างในใช่ไหมวะอันนี้ให้ไม่ได้วะเนี่ยข้างในใช่ไหมวะอันนี้ให้ไม่ได้วะเนี่ยข้างในใช่ไหมวะไม่ได้วะเนี่ยย่าอย่างว่าคดีอ่ะไม่ยากเกิดหรอกยากใช้แคทแบ็กหรอกเอ้าไม่ได้เกมกูไปละ สียงจี้ยังไงวะตอนแรกยังไม่มีเลยนะฮัลโหลเทสมาจากไมค์มาไมค์จีอะเดี๋ยวคือเฮียอะไรเองจี
In this video, phone here at the bottom, around about 90%. To change is this rate. First thing we're going to be further. So what you need to do is head over to these 3 vertical dots here, and then you need to come into filters. So as you can see, I don't currently have any filters applied to my microphone. So what we need to do is come over to this plus symbol in the bottom left here. And the first thing we're going to be adding is this compressor filter over here. So click on OK. And the first thing we need to change is this radio setting over here. So we're going to reduce this to around about 4. The threshold, we're going to turn this up right to maximum. Attack is currently set to 6. We're going to change this to 2. Release, you want to set this to around about 100. And output gain, we're going to leave this at 0. Now, what you need to do is just resize this window so we can see both the settings over here and also our microphone levels down here. So what you need to do is you need to talk into your microphone as quietly as you possibly can, or as quietly as you're ever going to talk into your microphone. So perhaps you can even move your mouth away slightly further from your microphone. And then as you do this, you want to increase the output gain over here. Now, when we're talking, ideally, we want this to be in the orange numbers over here. As you can see now that I'm talking quietly, we're currently hitting around about this orange bar range, which is exactly where we want it to be. And now we're going to do the exact same thing, but this time you're going to talk as loud as you're possibly going to talk into your microphone. And as we do this, we want to reduce the threshold to make sure we're not hitting this red bar over here. So for me, I don't need to make many adjustments to this, but for you, you might need to make slightly more. But like I said, the ideal range for this is you want to be somewhere between this -20 to -10 range. Make sure that it's not hitting the red bar at the top over here, and also make sure that it's not too quiet at the same time. So once we've done that, we're then going to add a second filter, and this time we're going to add a limiter. Now what the limiter is going to do is it's basically going to stop us from reaching a certain threshold. So if you accidentally went too close to your microphone and tried talking right into the very middle of it, then this is going to stop those random loud noises from appearing. So for this number up here, I'd recommend setting this to -3, and that should do the trick there. And now this last filter we're going to add is optional. It's really for people that have a lot of background noise. If you're in a louder room, or you can hear neighbors or cars from your street, then what you want to do is come over to this add sign, and this time we're going to add noise gate. Now, like I said, this is basically for reducing background noise. And then what you need to do is you'll need to adjust these 2 levels at the top here until you basically get to a point where it's reduced to any background noise. But obviously you don't want to adjust these too much to the point where it's actually reducing your voice as well. So just play around with these until you find the right numbers for you. And then we can close out of this window. And the last thing that I'd recommend doing is just adjusting your microphone actually in person to about 4 to 6 inches away from your face. Another thing is make sure you're actually talking into the right end of your microphone. Now every microphone's different. Sometimes you talk into the side of the microphones, other times you talk into the top of the microphones. You'll need to do some research into your own microphone and find out exactly where it is that you're supposed to be speaking into, as this can make a massive difference alone. And by applying all of these steps in this video, that should have now improved your sound quality in OBS Studio. If this video did help you, then please consider dropping a like and subscribing. Until next time.
OBS Studio to plugged into my audio interface, so I'm going to pick voice, but you just pick wherever yours is located. So now click apply, show up as an audio source. So we are just going to pay attention to the desktop things only hearing you coming out of one ear. Then you simply just need to enable the mono feature, and that'll make sure that they hear you out of both ears instead of just one. If that's not the case, then don't worry about it. You can leave it unchecked. If for whatever reason not matched up, for whatever reason that might sound, audio monitoring is actually super convenient, especially when you're checking out your microphone. You want to see how you sound, and if I click on monitor only, mute output, then I can hear myself in my headphones and the chat, and nobody else is going to hear me. But if I want to hear myself on stream, so that way they can hear what's coming out of my mic and I can hear myself in my headphones, which I'll show you with the microphone. You spent 15 bucks, all things. And by the way, and if you absolutely advance, and now you can see that we have streaming settings, audio track 1. That means that any of our audio sources that are enabled for track 1 is going to be on our stream track. So just remember audio track 1. This is for our stream. In this case, it happens to be a Twitch stream. So I'm going to click OK. We're going to go back to the advanced settings. So anything that's enabled, that's music coming from my browser, my game audio, anything like that. Or if I disable my mic, then stream's not going to really hear anything because they don't hear the game audio, they don't hear myself. But that's what disabling or enabling things on track 1 will do. That's specifically for your stream unless you change it. But it's going to get even more interesting and a lot more to the recording settings. Now, they do a recording audio footage, and it's going to have 2 audio tracks below. Now, you can see I have audio tracks 2 and 3 enabled. I would like to have the game volume disabled on track 3 and my mic volume disabled on track 2. I have one track just recording the game volume and not my mic because I have that enabled on track 2 and mic disabled on track 2. And then I have the inverse for track 3. So just to give you guys a better idea of how this actually looks, I've opened up my video editing software, which happens to be DaVinci Resolve, which is completely free, by the way. But I've gone ahead and done here. I'm just going to drag it into my timeline. You guys can see how the audio tracks come. This is my track. Now, to right, freedom to adjust your
อยู่ปะเนี่ยมาดิเล่นมาเพิ่งตื่นทำอะไรสตรีมอ่ะแป๊บนึงเปลี่ยน
โหลโหลอ๋อแล้วแท็ก1แม่งเลยโหลโหลโหลโหลเสียงดังไปวะโหลอ๋อแล้วแท็ก1แม่งเลยโหลจิ๋วไปนอนตรงอื่นใช่ไหมลูกโหลโหลโหลเสียงดังไปวะโหลอ๋อแล้วแท็ก1แม่งเลยโหลเดี๋ยวน้องโมนี่เค้กกันจิ๋วไปนอนตรงอื่นใช่ไหมลูกโหลโหลโหลเสียงดังไปวะโหลตัดเสียงรบกวนแล้วแท็ก1แม่งเลยโหลก็ไปเปลี่ยนในนี่เดี๋ยวน้องโมนี่เค้กกันจิ๋วไปนอนตรงอื่นใช่ไหมลูกมี AI น้อยภาพ ดีขึ้นไหมเนี่ยดีขึ้นปะวะดีขึ้นไหมเนี่ยดีขึ้นเยอะโอเคดีขึ้นปะวะดีขึ้นไหมเนี่ยดีขึ้นเยอะโอเคดีขึ้นปะวะดีขึ้นไหมเนี่ยดีขึ้นเยอะโอเคดีขึ้นปะวะ200แล้วนะดีขึ้นไปแล้วดีขึ้นเยอะโอเคดีขึ้นปะวะ200แล้วนะได้ละดีขึ้นไปแล้วดีขึ้นเยอะโอเคดีขึ้นปะวะ200แล้วนะได้ละดีขึ้นไปแล้วดีขึ้นเยอะเสียงแอบเข้าอยู่นะเนี่ย
เสียงอะไรวะ
เรื่องนั้นไปวองเหมือนป่ะแต่ดึกพี่กูมาเล่นด้วยนะพี่กูซ้อมอยู่เล่นแร
พร้อง ม
นะ
แล้ววะ
เขาซ้อมเล่นแคสนี่แหละเขารอแข่งเขามีทีมแข่งแคสเนี่ยเสียงกูมันตัดเปล่าวะวองเหมือนป่ะนี่ยังชัดอยู่แต่ดึกพี่กูมา
ชัดอยู่
เล่นด้วยนะแมวกูไม่ชอบนอนทับไปเห็นอีกเสาการเขาซ้อมเล่นแคสนี่แหละเขารอแข่งเขามีทีมแข่งแคสเนี่ยเสียงเสียงสตรีมกูดูดีแล้วมันตัดเปล่าวะนี่ยังชัดอยู่แมวกูไม่ชอบนอนทับไปเห็นเลยเสาการซ้อมเล่นแคสเนี่ยนะรอแข่งเขา
Audio levels to
แข่งแคสเนี่ยเดี๋ยวเสียงดูดีแล้วเท่
อ่าอะไรนะ
เมื่อกี้กูตั้งไว้เท่าไหร่วะตั้งไว้เท่าไหร่วะพูดไม่ไปเรียบร้อยเลยเฮียต้องตั้งมาอีกกี่เปอร์เซ็นต์วะน่ะ400อะมายังอ่ะ
แป๊บนึงเสร็จละ
กดเลยปะให้กดเลยปะ
ก็ข้อของห้องน้ำแป๊บนึง
เออ
พี่จะเพิ่งเติม
กดเลยปะ
ข้อของห้องน้ำแป๊บนึง
เออ
มัน
ร้อยเฮียเอ้ยปวดหลัง
อ่อนไม่นอนล่ะปอนปอนปอนไปไหนอะ
ว่าไปไหนแล้วทำสายเซาการ์ดก่อนดีกว่าวะสายนี้ทำไงมันสั้นพับไหมทำสายเซาการ์ดก่อนดีกว่าวะสายนี้ทำไงมันสั้นตอนนี้พับไหมตัดยากมีมั้งวะทำสายเซาการ์ดก่อนดีกว่าวะสายนี้ทำไงมันสั้นตอนนี้พับไหมตัด อบการก่อนไม่เอาสายนี้ทำอะไรมันทันตอนนี้ตักทำสายสอบการก่อนไม่เอาสายนี้เสียงดังเลยนี่ไม่ถูกเลยตีน้อย